Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we did the oddly short investigation, and this time I guess we're gonna get straight into the clash trial. Yeah, I recorded it. It was 30 minutes. I'm back the same day to record some more because it just you know, doing half an hour isn't enough for me. I do want to take this immediate chance to apologize for last episode. It was slightly zoomed in a little bit. It doesn't impact it too much. I could re-record it, but like, I think having the investigation blind over cropped correctly is more important. Yeah, I only caught that when I started recording this one. So, yeah, apologies about that. There's probably a thing on the video, but I haven't added it yet, so, yes, my apologies. I was goofy. Yes, let's get down to business. I only got very, shortly into the clash trial before I clocked we were zoomed in, so I figured I'd restart this one. But yeah, well, here because Monokuma made this announcement, and then, hello. So, the ultimate martial artist. I want true murder mystery. What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, it does make it seem super sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Don't know why he's doing that, but you know, maybe he's just excited. No, what the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. I do have a little theory about that, but we'll get to that. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Yeah. I'm gonna get in the elevator. It's, yeah. Made my way to the elevator, and with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. And away we go. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. And we've only got one less compared to last time, but... No, we got two less, never mind, because, yeah, Sakura's dead. Oh, I hate how empty it looks. It's like, it was so full even in case 2. And now it's just, no. Guys, no. It gives me the ick. I hate it. The door's opening again. I'm not a fan. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely! You say that like it's not your fault that we're all left. I wonder, will the clash trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now, are you ready to begin? You know the drill, find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly clash trial. I'm good. I'm good. So my little plan, right, it showed it there in the flashback. Sakura died. Like, her body discovery is the most peaceful out of anyone else. Like, yeah, there's some blood here and there, but, like, she's not... compared to everybody else, she looks relatively, like, normal and she's smiling. Like, I think she got bested fair and square in a martial arts match between one of the 3 people she met. And it's probably Jill or Byakuya who have done it, regrettably. And then I think she's like, aha, right. Well, you're not going to be able to kill me, but you've bested me. You know, here's my honor. We have a dojo. Here's some poison. Chug. I think that's probably what's happened. I think, you know, she gets bested, and then she's like, alright, I will actually let you kill me. For reasons we are yet to know. Now, I think everything here is already filled out. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but let's go. Finish preparations. Let's get into this. Because I'm interested.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
yeah, we've heard this all before, Monokuma. We've heard it all before. It's
who done it, then
you know, we
will receive
know.
punishment.
We know.
But If you pick the wrong
I can't skip through it.
then I'll punish
Because otherwise-
everyone besides
Because
the
otherwise I might miss
second,
something important.
And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
Yeah.
I know who did it.
Oh, okay, we're starting off strong.
Deja vu.
The one
True.
who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Going strong out the gate with Aoi.
I had nothing to do with it.
See,
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I think case 2 is the only one where people didn't have a definitive culprit in their minds from second 1. But Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Yeah, this struck me as odd. This is where I got up to before I clocked again. We were zoomed in incorrectly. We got Aoi's account. It's just, I don't know.
One of you. One of you.
Don't go what we exactly got to prove here. It's a goodbye, cat.
What reason
Goodbye.
do you have for saying so?
Okay.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Also, I can blast these away now, I noticed. Gives me some time, there's something to do.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
She invited people to meet with her, so we got a little thing going on now, which, you know.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that was right before she died.
Yeah, because we found her an hour after she died,
One
so.
of those 3 killed her.
Oh, goodbye, cat. My cat got bored of Danganronpa and has left. Can't disagree with Hina, there's good reason to suspect all 3. Then does that mean one of them did it? Now... Alright, we're in uncharted waters here. Another one, though. Pocket trash. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Yeah, that's,
One of you is absolutely guilty.
But who?
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us.
Like, I imagine we're gonna disprove Hero.
Never went to see her.
Yeah, I can buy that.
Me neither.
And Hero?
Yeah, same here.
There you are. I expected him to appear at the top. Gut feeling. But yeah, we know for a fact that Hero had to see her because the wrapper is the candy of Sakura's, isn't
When
it?
we were talking before,
I would think.
you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was
I do.
white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
It has a lot to do, actually.
Polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse,
Yeah.
I totally monopolized
Aoi is
every
going
single
for the
box of candy.
throat here. She wants somebody dead. Like, I don't think Kyoko has spoke a word this entire trial.
In that case, Hero,
And it's, oh,
where did you get that piece of candy?
man.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Yeah, you got.
well,
You got.
I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Or does it?
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Well, Hero said can't be right because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is that she got it in the nurse's office. So, ha.
I'm not sure about that, Hero.
Oh,
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy.
we're kind of on
till
this.
after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
True. Yeah, we got you.
I mean,
We got you.
what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, this isn't looking good for you, Hero.
Sudden hostility.
Yeah.
We just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
I heavily doubt that.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Ooh.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Then why didn't you say that from the start?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What? What? Yeah, what would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written and now Toko in her own blood, right?
Ah.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Except that was...
That's true. I saw it for myself.
No, actually, Psychus was right now I think about it.
See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Huh.
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Oh. Oh, that's genius.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Plus, it was in the rack. Yeah, hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko,
Oh, I'm liking
you
this.
found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
Doesn't make sense?
No, it does
Doesn't
not.
make sense. Everything I said makes perfect sense.
I don't think it does. No, there's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Let's get him. So he's going to be our, like, point of entry into proving, I assume, one of the other two who went into the room. Because I don't think Hiro could beat Sakura in a fight.
I found the dying message when Ogre's body was discovered.
No. Oh,
And
oops.
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No. So I imagine we're going to refute it with... Yeah, the fact it was on the shelf.
I'll tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
No? Huh. Weird. Okay. We manage, and we go again. So, yep.
I can tell you it was only after the investigation
Oh,
I found
oops.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yeah, so...
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I
can tell you exactly
Unless...
when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the... When I pulled it out, I saw her final...
Huh.
I said makes total sense.
Yeah, I wish it did, Hiro, but...
Tell you exactly
So you
when
found the dying
Ogre's
message.
body was discovered.
And I can tell
So,
you that I
you found the dying
it
message.
only after the
Can I-
investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I imagine... Magazine shelf, maybe?
Exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, wow!
No,
Go me! You would have thought I had a guide there, but that actually works. Wow.
when Sakura's
Right.
body was found, that
Rest in
magazine
peace,
was sitting on
Yoshimaru.
a shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth. Hiro.
Yeah, I think you got...
When did you see the message?
Yeah, give us some details.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre
what?
left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Is that like a thing?
Where to begin
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that one?
what's a Vienna sausage?
He's just trying to confuse us.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Are we gonna find out now she's
yeah?
illiterate?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Yeah, we'll go with that, sure. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. We're going again? Oh, the moment of truth. Right, I guess we're doing this then?
Show me the proof. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
Yeah,
The occult is bullcrap.
What do you mean? Aren't you a thing? Okay.
I'm at least 30% right.
Okay. So I still gotta get used to restocking.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Yeah,
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
I am having a moment and a half. Yeah, game? Yeah, game, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the second I lose my... Yeah, there was no way on planet the Earth that was actually going to be hittable once I lost it. 100% without a doubt she wrote it, and this is me talking, so I know it's true. Do I?
This should prove it.
I have no idea how Kyoko's thing comes into it. Because...
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
Oh!
Both of her hands
I'm with you.
completely
I'm still
free
annoyed about that
of
bullet time battle, though. That was annoying. I'm angry now. God.
Who did write it?
Dunno, somebody else.
Very well have written it himself.
Genocide Jill was just fooling around. That's my shout.
Message in the first place.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
What the
I
fuck?
figured as much.
Hero, why?
Why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her.
What the fuck? Yeah, we're 17 minutes in, Hero.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Okay.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
You're a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end
As soon
everything.
as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Oh.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you. You're the worst. I hope you die.
Contrarily, I imagine Jill will find that immensely funny.
Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
The board near the magazine rack? What is it the hero did that doesn't make sense? What would he have had to do after writing that message? It doesn't make sense. Why didn't you Sakura's finger? Why the magazine was hidden? Why you picked Toko? Yeah, why the magazine was hidden? Of course. Also, God will on hearts. Ugh.
Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Yeah.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Unless Toko came in.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Yeah.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Those two are just solving the case themselves at this point.
Who was it?
It has
If
to
they
be
went the
Toko.
trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone would have wanted to, yeah, it's obviously Toko. Like, unless Shinobi suddenly
right?
becomes a Toko Waika. Yeah, nah.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yes.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
You're gonna blame Jill?
Just admit
No?
it.
Okay, fair game, fair game.
Right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Okay.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
It sounds like he knocked
If
her
we go
out.
through it once more, it should become clear.
Because the blood around her mouth
Sakura's
implies she was
killer.
poisoned, yeah. Like, obviously it wasn't gonna end this early.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Yeah, so we haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Okay, yes, I'm thinking blood out mouth, poison, that whole thing. So Kyoko examination, so that's the Sakura's body, yellow powder. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
As one is known to do.
Behind, before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
That seems reasonable.
You only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
Aha! Aha! Because the examination summary says twice.
The killer.
No, 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 Toko, no, 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 no. Alright, so we're gonna speed this up. Bop, 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 bop.
You hit her, but you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
Bam! Easy enough. Easy enough. Yeah, no, you didn't hit her just once, Hiro. Or maybe
Sakura
somebody
died
else
from
did.
Hiro's single blow. That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yes.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Byakuya, you are the gift that keeps on giving.
How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles
Yes,
themselves.
it's too basic.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Again, we said before, there's 6 pieces in chest. One's been
Once you
used,
understand
one's,
that
yeah.
point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
You're gonna make me do a Hangman's Gambit for this, aren't you?
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with.
And that had the night piece in as well, so...
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Yeah.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
I think we have the answer for that. I think we have the answer for that.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah, it's like they're hitting us over the head with the answer, you could say. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be it's the object the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. So... Oh, it is Hangman's Gambit. I thought so. Am I going to have to spell out the word chess? Chess piece. Okay, well... Hey! Okay, so chess... Hey, no, give me that P. P-I, then an E would be kind of nice. Hey, there we are. E. No, E. Give me the E, please. East, and then another E. Easy peasy.
Now I understand.
Easy. There was no doubt in my mind. We already knew that. You think you're ahead of the curve, Kyoko? No, we already know this.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Easy.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
So it is the knight and the queen are missing.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was...
The knight.
If I remember.
I know my chess.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Let me explain.
You know, I do. But apparently Toko doesn't.
There are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Just so I know these things doesn't mean I'm any good, by the way, for the
Was
record.
left intact at the crime scene where the king,
And by the way, while Kyoko's explaining this thing that we kind of already clocked, and if you're wondering why there's another cardboard cutout here today, and my friend bet me that I couldn't fit both of them in frame for a recording, and I bet him £5 that I could. So, yeah, that's setting me £5. Yeah, that's Celine Dion, in case you're wondering. Yeah, she's keeping the other one company.
What does that have to do with anything?
Anyway, back to the actual game.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
To each their own.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
No, because No, you're wrong, Toko. You're wrong.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Because the shattered glass was in the pile on the floor.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe
Yes,
then
it got mixed in then. Wait, when the bottle went missing, it was broken. Yeah, I'm not complaining about it restoring our health either. It's very nice.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
And you're gonna make me pick it out, I imagine?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Oh, it wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves this is gonna be the Monokuma bottle experiment. Oh, beautiful.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Do go on.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
And what'd you find?
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
And that's missing one of the Monokuma things as well. So?
There was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
That's a very clever thing, I will admit. I'll give it them.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
Possibly in the same place.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Yeah.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
True, true.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To prove they were never there.
What it would reveal about the case.
That has to be Toko then. Because, yeah, there's no doubt the second bottle's involved. It's going to be Sakura's second attacker. Like, I don't think it's going to be Byakuya because he's, like, too smart to have not removed for the precise amount. So this has got to be Toko. No doubt.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Yeah. So, just put it in with the evidence that was already there, and
Conclude that
yeah.
it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yeah, she's made. She's
And
made.
in the matter of the magazine, you must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Yeah, because
I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
yeah, true.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Usually not about murders, though.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay. What is it?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
See, me and him on the same wavelength.
Right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got
The locker.
inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
She put herself in the locker
And you just now decided
because,
to share that
Genocide Jack? Maybe?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Oh, no. Oh.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I think you did, and I think you ended up in the locker.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
But why?
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
So,
Why are
is
you
there a chance that Toko saw the whole thing?
nothing but vermin?
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element that's been added to bullet-time battles. Would you like to hear more? Really? Again? So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. From now on, you're going to have to pay a little more attention to your finishing blow. You have to choose the proper truth bullet doing your coup de grace. You select it using the same way in during the non-stop debate, simply press the LB button. If you're at the debate, your difficulty is set to kind, you'll have a few bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend that you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now, go you! Well then, good luck and have fun. What do you mean? What do you mean, halfway through the game? This is case 4! Alright, well, let's go again. My sense of rhythm is about to get destroyed, so...
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you.
Okay.
Curse you. No! Enough.
This is...
I admit nothing. I curse you.
Oh, this is... Okay, I'm trying to stay on rhythm, but I'm aware of just how evil this is, in terms of trying to stay on top of it. Oh my god, Toko, give me less statements, please. Final strike.
That's enough.
Bam. It's got to be locker handprint. So we got to make sure. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
So why were you in there? Again,
They
that's...
must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
I don't know.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
I think it should.
No, it doesn't.
I think it does.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Oh. We got him.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
That was very quick.
Dang, she just straight up admitted.
When Byakuya asks something of you,
Well,
Hagakure,
you killed Sakura.
you do it.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Damn, Byakuya!
What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After
Oh.
I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Makes sense.
Did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Uh-oh!
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
So she was still alive. No doubt, yeah.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what
Okay.
happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Huh, you mean... She's straight out. Hello.
It's your fault after all.
Monster's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
I'm just not even gonna read into that one.
Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Ooh, makes sense, but
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wonder. So I opened my eyes to see.
oh, hello again.
Everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Okay, makes sense. Huh.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
Oh.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
You are a freak.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me in.
Oh, yeah.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Ooh.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's
I think it's kind of mean for him to be saying Ogre after the fact she's dead, but you know, then they were there. So that's good. Keep talking like that, and he's gonna kill you.
Let's start the vote.
Let's not do that, Howie. Huh? I for sure would have thought you'd have some words for Hero on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Ah, maybe it is like Toko after all.
Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
odd. Huh?
Hiro's Sakuro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Huh. It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Oh.
My command, darling.
Was the extra noise at the end there really a necessary inclusion? But, yes. No, because if Toko passed up next to the magazine stand and she's getting shaken awake, unless she's sleepwalking, it's gonna be. It's gonna be in the thing.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
So,
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
actually, can I quickly examine what I'm about to present? Yes, found seated in a chair. Yes, I can use that.
In front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her
Yeah.
head in with the Monokuma bottle?
As one does, yes.
I smashed her good.
And where did the attack take place?
Where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Nah, you didn't. Nah, you didn't. Nah, not today.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Okay. Plot
If the
thickens
door on the
again.
shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yeah.
So, you finally noticed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice immediately.
Bloodthirsty serial killer.
Like, I hate him in, like,
Didn't attack her while she was
a
sitting
not
in the
so
chair?
hateful way.
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. It has to be. I'm going to imagine maybe the magazine shelf bloodstain. Just putting it out there.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Mm-hmm. Because there's
Bloodstains
more
on the
blood this
magazines
time.
is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
No chance.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Huh.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
But you tie your victims up.
There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Yeah, I believe her, unfortunately.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
I don't know. I don't know.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Shit, yeah.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nah. I don't find that likely.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No, because it was open when we walked in.
While everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nah. No shot.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's a reason no way Toko was hiding in the locker, and it's because the locker was too small. I was in the locker. I saw it for myself, yeah. Because it was
Even
open.
before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Oof.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
What do you mean?
How did you not know? You killed her!
Apparently not.
The fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
I like how everyone's like just perfectly fine dismissing Jill of
Lying.
any murder.
No.
More often than
I've been
not.
saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Byakuya, I hate you with every fiber of my body, again in the best
That
way.
means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have
Are we
killed
finally
her.
going to move on to poison now?
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
I've not been Byakuya, I've not. We will be missing something so important. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Wait, am I going for a spin for this? Clearly it's poison. Clearly it's poison. So yellow powder Monokuma file for Aoi's account. Oh, I have not read the Monokuma file. So body was discovered in the rec room with strong blow victim's head. vomiting of blood. Awie's account, yellow powder.
Jill's attack.
And yellow powder, just out of interest, is... Oh, nothing more than that? Right.
What was it?
I'm gonna do Monokuma File 4.
There's no other possible cause.
I think there is.
Killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
I can. I can. And it's called poison.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Uh-huh.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yeah, I think...
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she just cut the inside of her mouth.
I don't think that happened, Tina. Realistically, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Not to
Yeah.
mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Leave a chicken there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No,
you
I'm
two gonna
not
team
into
up?
dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
If there
Ah.
wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
There we are.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at.
You are
There
such
can
a
be no
smug
mistake.
little... Oh, this is the conclusion you've arrived. Yeah,
You go all weak in the knee!
I mean, same but still, but he's a smug little shit. He's like, my conclusion is the correct one, and it probably is, but
Is it
still.
really so hard to
Can I go
believe?
to the rec room and get another bottle to hit you with, Byakuya?
You can
Oh,
explain it?
I hate him.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Well, if you insist.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Oh, I hate him so much.
Yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
There is.
And that's where I found this.
So we're actually going to find out what that does.
Poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Yeah.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
In the wrong section.
Where'd you find it?
The wrong section. You should
The
listen
shelf
more,
is divided up
Hakakure.
into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
What little poison Byakuya just showed us, I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive it was in Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section
Well,
A.
I'm gonna stop listening, Byakuya, now. I'm gonna get back to talking.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
I did,
Strange,
yes.
Isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Good question. Unless
Yeah, so?
it was misplaced
Why?
after being used.
Culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe. What the fuck? You. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and.
Master!
What the fuck are you doing? We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
I need to go for a walk. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have to do the hassle sitting back down. However, You don't just do that, Byakuya! You don't just do that mid-trial! You psychopath!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
So I'm imagining the labels are switched, but Till, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you on?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Ah.
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Right.
That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless
What the
protein
hell?
powder. Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Bottle poison was actually filled with protein powder, which can mean conversely the poison must have been in... Could it be? I think I know this. He thinks. I'm gonna say it's gonna make me spill out protein shake. You'd think I'd seen this before, but I assure you I haven't. I just know, you know, like protein. Let's see, where's the oh no, it's an E. Never mind. Apparently, I before E except after C is not how we do it. And oh, it's drink, not shake. So you know, technically. No, I did it wrong. Drink. Oh, and an N. And look at me go. Look at me go. So we should just be able to inspect that. Maybe back you can have a sly little snack again. And, yeah, I should verify it.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
I mean, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Ah.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
I'm still not buying that, weirdly.
All they had to do was hand her something.
I don't know.
And she was happy to drink the poison.
Sakura strikes me as smart enough to know when something like that would be prepared wrongly. But something that's seen, it'd be the protein drink, but I don't know. I feel like Sakura would be smart enough to realize she had been poisoned.
A protein drink which actually
Unless maybe that's why she died happy, because she's like, you know what? You got me.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Damn it.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Ah, yes.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
I wish I knew.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for
The
anyone
footprints.
to see.
You know, Byakuya got freaky and looked at my feet, so we know it ain't me. It's what we found in front of the shelf, so it's got to be the footprints, but whose footprints? Byakuya's account, probably not that. Source of the powder, footprints in the powder. That's it. Don't even remember what was in Byakuya's account, but...
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, just in front of Section A.
I visited the chem
Weirdly.
lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Why did you do that, Byakuya? Is that a slip of the tongue? Are you really wanting to reveal that? It's like, I'm just saying. I would love if he did commit a murder.
More, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yeah.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Huh?
It's me. The footprints. They're mine.
Oh no.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Oh, my stomach just sank, man.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Okay, shoe specialist.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers. So the only people here wearing sneakers are me and Hina. Don't know why you're referring to yourself in the third person, but yeah. It's like, I would love if me and Byakuya were the sneaker brothers, but nah, it's me and Hina.
Me and Hina are the
Because, you know,
only ones-
Byakuya wears fancy shoes.
Oh,
Ooh.
So Byakuya. That explains why you...
Ah. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
That's kinda good, man!
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Oh, fuck off.
This whole time...
The entire time, for the last few episodes, I've been saying I think Hina's gotta kill someone, because she's seeming a bit on the fritz.
I can't believe it.
Nah.
About it, can't you believe?
Nah.
Well, it's just... The two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close.
Fuck,
Sakura
man.
didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
And then she just so happens to
Hina
drink it
used
after
that
being
trust
attacked
to kill
twice.
her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Damn it, man.
To say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Is that why she was smiling too?
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
What the fuck is this trial, man?
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
We are playing Danganronpa.
Words like friendship
Oh.
don't matter here.
They probably don't mean...
Outwitting the opponent.
We're playing the
Defeating
killing game, actually. I don't think they call it Danganronpa in
One
universe.
person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Or at least try to.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Oh!
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns
Why would she falsely confess, though?
Surely you're not...
I mean, the other two, you know, they
honestly
thought
think
they had,
Hina
but...
didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't fit.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Nah.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Unless.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
there is a fourth suspect
Well,
by the name of
one day I went to
Byakuya.
Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out.
No, you're getting it the wrong way around, Hina. It was the poison that was on the wrong
Story you
shelf.
just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison, then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Huh. But if that's true... Yeah. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Oh!
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully
Big
pushy.
Mac!
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How
Oh,
long
Big
until you're
Makoto.
satisfied?
Ah. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I cover the full truth of this case. The annoying part is it's like it's getting... we're edging closer in terms of suspect to it being Byakuya who's done it, which I hate.
First I went to Section C.
Because it's not good. I don't know.
That's when I grabbed
It seems like Aoi's defending someone.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in
Came
front
off
of the
shelf. It's also the powder footprints in the powder.
When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Two footprints.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, you didn't.
No,
Because
it's wrong.
there were only footprints in front of A. You would have seen them walking away from Section C, even if she spilled it as she was trying to walk
You
away.
said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
They just kind of went to Section A and left.
Contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Oh, I was just nervous. I didn't notice I left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
He seems so mad she's not the culprit.
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements...
This is going places.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the
Oh.
hell? What's going on here?
Oh dear. Oh dear. He's...
The
Oh.
footprints aren't the
Oh.
only problem with her account.
Oh, you don't look so well,
Before I explain
Byakuya.
that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
He's off. He's off. He's met he's wrong. He's met he's wrong. Ooh.
Did?
Ooh.
Hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
She wants him dead on sight.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
Oh, he had this coming for a while. And I'm loving it. Huh? A piece of
It
glass.
had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Right.
The hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Ooh.
What is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain that?
We're just running circles around him at this point. Oh, I love it.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
He sounds so off. Shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the Battle of Poison. I think I remember now. Something broke the same shade of blue. Rec room window, wasn't it?
I got it!
Yeah.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Yeah, no, I'm with you back here. What the hell?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Ooh, yeah, there's a lot
You're
more
right.
still going on.
It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Yeah.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
What was it? The bottle of poison that should have been when I broke the rec room window. No, where was the bottle of poison? According to what Hina told us, it should have been one of the shelves. She put it back on section C, right? Tina said she put the bottle of poison in section C in the chem wrap, right? Never mind. It's section A. Never mind. I am. We're just struggling.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Yeah.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
So did somebody move it back, or?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Huh.
And
So no
then,
focus on the fact it's at the bottom, then?
the bottle
Okay.
somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, diddums.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Huh.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Yeah, I'm lost, I'll admit. I'm conceding.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
Because you want to know how it ended up on
What are
top
you
of the
talking
glass.
about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Yes.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
He's so rattled.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh, he's.
How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, he's mad. He's annoyed. Okay, reason she can say that is because there's evidence. It's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. And that is going to be the glass, I imagine. Source of power, empty protein drink, chem lab shelf. I want to quickly assess what protein drink thing is. So, found on the rec room floor, chem A2. Shards of glass from window broken, found around and underneath. Yes, it will be that. Okay.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
That's good to know.
Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
Yes.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
I don't think so.
It had to be. It was in there before the wreck.
No. And I have waited so effing long to do that to you, Byakuya.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
I do.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, you see.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh.
This proves it.
I don't think I've seen that before,
It
but
shows that the can
I'm seeing
must have
expressions
been
of him
put
that
down
we
on the
have not seen, and I am all for that.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
Oh,
I see. So that's your
he's lost his cool.
Yoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Smart idea.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Oh, fuck, man.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
That'd explain it. Because she was...
Exactly what happened.
No, because she said in that flashback before that she was going to end everything.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that,
Oh,
we need to
he
clarify
apologized.
one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It's gonna be Hina, I
It
think.
was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It has to have been... I think it's Hina. That's what I call Sakura. Me, I'm blackened. Let's hurry up and get this vote, like, over and done with. Never mind, then. Okay, only one person who could have got it to the rec room. No, never mind, it's Sakura, then.
I got it!
Oh. So
I
Hina's
think
not, like...
It was Sakura herself.
Ooh.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
She still wants to convince us that she killed her. It's not a lie, Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it, I have to make her accept it. Let's go for a spin then. Moment of truth. Another... I do not have the rhythm.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Okay.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Okay, I'm trying to keep rhythm. Is it working? No.
You're a liar!
Oh, this is my hell.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay, final strike.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
I do apparently. That's the only proof I can hit you with. God, those are getting more involved on my brain, and they are scaring me.
Hina, did you know that
Oh.
Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder?
So why is
stuck to
Hina trying to confess for this then?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Good point. Good
It was
point.
only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Huh.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how
Okay.
she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Yeah, that makes sense, I think. I'm running through it in my head. That
Still got
makes...
scattered around.
Yeah.
And some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
Yeah.
After all, that's all that section
This gets
contained.
very messy now.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
One that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. You would never, Ishimaru. Junko, I forget she exists, but I also want to pick this, because that'd be really sad. But I guess it was. Damn, man.
My answer.
Damn.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either.
Damn.
Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life.
But why?
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room, Yakuya created the locked room in secret, Monokuma forced her into the locked room. No, she wanted the locked room for whatever reason.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Hina?
because she was one of the first people in.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Ah, so she knew the entire time.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you
Fuck.
picked up the bottle, right?
And then she goes to get the
I was
others.
too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Tina left the rec room.
going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
That is devious.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yeah. Never needed to go to section C because she had the bottle.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once
How
you
did
were
she
back
hide
in
that,
the
though?
rec room,
Like, we can get a look at her outfit at any point. Okay, I suppose she does have pockets, but still. Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see. Yeah.
everyone else was focused on Sakura. You quietly placed
That
the
doesn't
can
seem
on
like the
the
type of thing you could do, though, covertly.
Honestly, you should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
That doesn't mean Hina's the blackened.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
But why?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
Fuck, man. Right, let's go. So Act 1. She places notes under everyone's doors. Hagakure, Toko, and I guess Byaku. Oh, he looks so happy. He looks so happy. He's getting messaged. So yeah, anyway, Act 2. Toko, she strolls on in. I imagine she hides in there, sees her come in. Then Act 3, Hagakure is like, bah. She's like, have a sweet, backs in, then bam, bam. Would this be the horse? I think it's the horse exploding. Yeah, it won't be him taking this sweet. And then he's like, oh, duh, and then he's gonna write Toko. I feel like this seems too easy. Then he runs, she's like that. Then she is gonna... So it could be her peering out the locker, or... No, I think that's probably more like... Unless these are upside down, which would make sense. Well, the wrong way around even. And she grabs that, and she's gonna put it... Is that her putting that in there? Because I'd imagine so. Then, let's see. So, she's aching. She does that, but faints, falls asleep. Jill wakes up. Bam, bam. Kablam. She's gonna do the one with the queen in. And she's having a good old time. She's having a clean. She runs off, and then Sakura's here. Rubs it in her head. Grabs up Chem C9. Does that. Downs the lot. Fuck, man. And Act 6, we run in, we're surprised. Bada, bada, bada. Hina sees that. Probably puts it. So she did put it in her pocket. It just wasn't noticed. Then da-da-da. And then. Wait, is that. Yeah, wait, no, so would she. So what else we got? We got Chem C2. No, so she'd grab that and then put Chem A2 down, right? I think that's right. We'll see. We'll see. Take us away,
Here's
Makoto.
exactly what happened.
And we hope it's all right again. 2 for 2?
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
It's still a jam. So it is Byakuya looking awfully enthusiastic.
Those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
You are... Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't differentiate correctly between two different things of someone climbing in a locker. I'm so sorry, game. If anything, I was expecting that to be wrong, but still. That doesn't mean I will not be petty about, you know, having that happen. Anyway, as you were. So we already got this. She got there one step ahead of everyone else, and there we are.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
So what was she gonna tell them all, though?
Was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. With that thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Which is assault but not murder, which is a little bit better.
From the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
Person watching him do it.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
out she comes.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Which is gonna be bada bing bada boom. Right thing there? Yes.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Fair point.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
It's like, is it Jack? Is it Jill?
Back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out.
So.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma.
Can I just say that, like, pot smashing sound effect they use there is like a stock one, and it's also used in Sonic Unleashed. Fun fact for the day.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
Anyway?
She gathered up the broken Monokuma.
Just realized, what is she doing with her legs?
Queen chess piece.
Oh.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Now for the final act.
But even after those two blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the
So she plans to die all along. But why?
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly.
So was her intention never for anybody to get the blame?
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had
So was Hina told
suicide.
beforehand?
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Ah, classy.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
So what again? What is Toko doing up there? What is she doing?
that's the full truth of the case.
So is Hina gonna get punished then?
Sakura took her own life.
Or
You claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
well, I'd be happy to teach you, of course.
Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't
Ooh.
all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Oh,
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
she kind of destroyed him.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Oh no.
Dismiss other people's feelings. It'll always come back to bite you in the end.
So... Oh, pull back here, man. No! That's not it! No! You can't do this to me! So what the f... We're an hour and a half in, which is like fair. But like, what? I expected this A to go for 2 hours and B to get some answers. But we only came to the conclusion she killed herself, and that's like... Fuck, man. Got some medals though, go us.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Why is it still like
Did you
this?
guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadful?
He looks so depressed now. It's like his source is gone, because...
What's it gonna be?
Oh, and he's like, he's not as happy as he was. He knows. He knows he's not going to get to kill anyone this time. No, they're going to be grayed out as well. That's so mean!
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay,
existence.
we're done here.
What did you
So,
say?
that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Cause that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died. It's all because you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why I couldn't let her be the only one that died. You don't mean... You were gonna take all of us with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. But for serious, that's...
What is this?
Do you still understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutalities made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No, forgive
You
me.
tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't.
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura,
I...
because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everyone was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Do you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up at you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you didn't even listen to what she had to say. Not asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the Chemix to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please, open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like her shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even if that got found out, in the end I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
Sorry to interrupt that when you're about to live with a final tearjerker, but it's just taking long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what she was thinking when she actually died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, correct? Your own opinion on what a suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
But what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is a little shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
Please don't tell me that is what I think it is. What? What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. But Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It's all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene... cut.
And
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you die in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. It gives me the willies.
enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes,
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
See, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Okay. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I've made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. What the mastermind thought I was expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that I decided to reveal a secret which made everyone else hate her. But this isn't true to all of you, but directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on
So
me.
this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate to someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. And my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell any of you this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. So please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive. I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend. who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
Fuck, man. Fuck! So no one's getting killed then, which, you know... I'd go for another walk, but like... I guess I just gotta press on, but... Fuck! This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died, so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks you, her death had no purpose at all! In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
What?
Hmm? Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. No one else can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy, it never really mattered. Because one we need to destroy is you, and nobody else. What the heck? This is not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemies each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely back you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Huh?
naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that's to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does that mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go, and if Mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come from this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about the good fun thing backstab and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's punishment time. Wait, Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh heavens no, just because the Wacken is dead doesn't mean I can sub in whatever else student I want. Didn't I tell you, I'm very particular about the bare times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. Special guest? Oh.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Who? Who? You? Oh, I'm not sure this is... I don't think this is a repurposed one from Sakura. I just think he's a little angry at, Alter Ego. Excavator Destroyer. Yeah, that's not got much to do with martial arts. Oh! And, oh, I do not like that screen fading. Yeah, you were... Yeah, I just think he's doing this for fun. Well, Oh, really? He had to put his own likeness on it? I was just about to call it the Chihiro Ball. But I guess not. Well. You You suck, man. You said some mangled hunker junk. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grow up away the chicken. After all, the say if I both grow a cow, grow up chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about that grow goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Rodrigo's words raced through my heart and soul, and disbelief gave way to raw anger. That anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Boiled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? Well, that's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a baseball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! You killed him! Is this what you call animism? Well, like a soul dwells within all things, like even laptops. Well, you can call whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find out all things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I remember that from the very beginning. I knew Chero was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the very beginning. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and yet you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the data on that laptop, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Well, maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey.
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just a little too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Oh, the ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better.
Very
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. Makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Oh, holy moly, you're like super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
well.
Okay, time to bring this to a close, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript. Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery at this school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and you would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, don't ruin the surprise. So book gets cancelled. You can't just stop the most important bit. Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But, sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now? There's one last line in the notes. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what, and that's seriously it. Oh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well.
Okay, I'm out of here. You should try and get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. Yes.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body? What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. Well, what are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen something like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
Oh, so Clash Trials over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh,
um...
yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But, Kingdom must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I can't suffer the existence of someone else who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what was happening there. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more than inviting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, no,
Hey,
no!
stop fighting the master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse and give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's Clash trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. So, I guess Monokuma's gonna do his thing. How you guys doing? You good? I haven't checked in while Monokuma's made an announcement for a while.
This is a school
Yeah.
announcement.
Figured I'd bring it back. We got. She's not gonna be there permanently, by the way. We got. I can't betray the OG like that, but she can show up from time to time. We'll bring Celine back out for the finale. Anyway, alright, Monokuma's done. Hope the two of you are doing well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Celine. You'll be going bye-bye at the end of this recording, no doubt. Anyway. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But then the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wall. Get up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Huh?
Yes, it's me.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
How did you get in? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at that hour? What the fuck are you doing in here? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her notes? I'm not going to just lay down and die, and I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the f... It was reverberated through my half-dazed head? The data center? But I thought it was locked. You can't just keep taking me on these scandalous little escapades, Kyoko. You can't... You don't get to do that. I mean, Wednesday after our school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. But, like... Eventually I went up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is maybe she inside already? I put my hands to the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but... It must be locked. was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Ugh. Breaking into a locked room is strictly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you might break in any second, so I figured I'd give you a friendly reminder. Are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
You too? You got
Oh, whatever, the two of you just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the Clash trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay? Yeah! Go on, get out of here. Shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
so, goodbye. Hold on! Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation just like always, but
Goodbye.
well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Okay.
Watch out for her.
I sure will. But I guess that's all we're getting. Anyway, what fuck you mean 7? You don't... You could just make it go down and add another person. But yeah, we got the Alta Lump present. I will treasure it always. But 4 by Gore. Splendid. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap us up for now. So I guess if you guys have enjoyed, then feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It always helps out. It does help out a bunch of us to see more of this and all that good stuff. I have no idea who that person is. I'm sure we might find out next time. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. So until next time, all said and all that aside, very good episode once again. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.